That's unfortunate. I will have to go get the VOD. Sorry, VOD channel. You missed out on me killing Gideon, Malekith, and Romina. My bad. I forgot to hit record. I'm so sorry. Hi though, welcome. We've sorted out our last 7 spears we're gonna use, or combo. So hi, how's it going? That's awkward. That's really awkward that I did that. I'm so sorry. Listen, I start streaming and I don't hit record right away, so you don't have to deal with the 10-minute intro at the beginning, and then I forget to hit record, and then you miss out on things, and I'm sorry for it. I beg for forgiveness. Please understand. Yeah, no, I can. The problem is that if I download the VOD from Twitch, it has the 10-minute intro, which I try and avoid. So I'll do that for the actual YouTube video that I'm gonna edit, but the VOD that gets uploaded to YouTube, I don't want to have that. I don't like the 10, because the problem is, like, on Twitch the 10-minute intro is great because you got music, there's you know, you got the chat happening. But if the 10-minute YouTube or intro goes on to YouTube, it is just a black screen with words and nothing else happening at all, because there's no music. You're an editor? Well, here's the thing. I could do that. I actually used to do that, and then I realized that I was adding, because I then have to process it, and it takes a while for that to process. So I was adding per VOD like an hour of editing or something crazy. So you're not wrong. I can definitely do that, but they'll survive. They only missed out on 3 bosses. They can watch the edited video if they want to see them. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're okay. They also get access to other content that doesn't go up on the main channel. So it's not like they don't have things to watch, you know? Would totally boost viewership. Yeah, totally would. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I've always said. If you want to boost your viewership, make sure that you include a 10-minute starting soon screen at the beginning of every YouTube video. People love that. It's true. They love it. I'm not gonna use Ice Spear, but I will put cold. We'll put cold on this because I do want cold. Okay, bail time, baby. One day I'll see where he drops from. There he is. How dare you? Apparently I stepped forward when I did my my charge heavy there. I wasn't underneath you. Why did you do that move? That was a very strange decision you made, sir. And I, as your manager, do not approve. I don't know when I became your manager, but, you know, whatever. Roll with it. Okay, sure. That's fine. Hi, I missed. Fuck. I'm getting memed. The lightning? Are you kidding me? The lightning hit me? Fuck you. It does have a trim feature, but the problem, again, is the trim feature is adding per VOD. Not only would I have to upload it, then I'd have to go and do the trim feature, and then I'd have to find the exact spot where the video starts, and it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. The music using your videos. Well, again, the problem is then I have to throw them into an editor, and it's all the same issue. At that point, I may as well trim out the stuff, because I would have to throw it in an editor to be able to add the music. At that point, I may as well just trim out the beginning part, you know, so. There are solutions, do not get me wrong, but the easiest solution is just, I need to remember to actually, you know, hit the start record button, which I normally do. It's just on some days I forget, and today was one of those days. Hooah! Thank you, sir. Hooah! Hooah! Phase 2. Okay, don't meme me this time, please. I missed again. God damn it. Why are you like this, sir? Whoop. Classic, classic. Whoa! No, thank you. No, thank you. I said no. Well, that was uncalled for and rude. Alrighty then. I didn't press roll on time because I'm a fool. I'm on the wrong side. Sir, can you just die? I was in a roll. Fuck you. Fuck you, Bale. Bam! It is nice having pierce damage on him. I can't lie about that. That is very satisfying. Well, come on! Really? Dude, just hit him! I swear to God. Fuck you, Bale. How dare you? Goodbye. Fantastic. Okay. I do need to upgrade this one again. So let's go upgrade this bad boy, and then I can work on the other bosses. Is insta-crouching in Valorant? Ooh. I don't have great tips on how to break a habit. I'm sure you can find a list of some good ideas, though. Is a scepter a spear? How's it going, Zalard? No. A scepter, I want to say, is hammer? Don't quote me on that. I'll go look in a second. Hang on. I actually have a scepter I can look at, so one moment. So no Mogs. No, Mogs is a great spear. Hang on. Names don't mean much, okay? Where is what's his face? Switch to chest. A scepter is a hammer, apparently. But then Moog's spear is a great spear. So whatever the title is doesn't mean much. It's what the description is. That's where it's important. How is it going, Maria? How you doing? They're too great for me, it's true. One day I'll be able to use them, but not today. Okay, I need 8s. Okay, I need another 12 8s, and then I can upgrade the Cross Naginata as well. Are shields allowed? I could use a shield and do poke strats. I am choosing not to. But I could do that technically. That is, it's more important that I'm just doing the damage with the weapon type. So like, if I wanted to, I could do that. I'm not doing it because I think it's not in the spirit of spears only, but I could. If only Bale Harpoon worked, that'd be cool. If you could use Bale Harpoon, that'd be sick. How's it going, Synthetic? Bale is was being rude. He's now dead, but he was being rude to me. He was being very hurtful, harmful, made me sad. To Midra. Did I not kill? I did. There we are. I was like, did I was like, I swear I killed Jory on this run because I remember being excited that I killed all the bad bosses. So the basically what you're looking for if you want to know what weapons I can use is when you look at the weapon, underneath the weapon name there, you can see what type it is. So this is a dagger, that is a spear, this is a medium shield, that's a great shield. So only things that say specifically spear. That means not halberds, no great spears, no insert other thing that's similar to a spear that I can't think of. None of those, only spears. What are we using on Midra here? Oh, you know what? I think we do the Clayman's Harpoon with the ice spear. I think we do that. That's a good idea. That's the wrong one. That's the one I want. Cold. Because not only is he very susceptible to cold, but also poison damage. So, very good. Where am I going? This way? This way, yes. It depends on your definition of remembrance. If you count Bale, which I do, because I think Bale does count, there's 11. If you don't count Bale, there's 10. You count Bale, there's 11. There are 26 in total across the base game and the DLC if you count Bale. Lordman Greatsword, Mogwin Seeker Spear, and Anspir Rapier. I love Anspir Rapier. Last cheese with fingerprint shield. It's not a cheese, it's in the game. A cheese would be something like getting a Knight's Calf to jump off a branch and die. That's cheese. Using a shield and a poke strategy? That ain't a cheese. That's just good strategery. That's what that is. I need you. I may as well do that. Is extremely cheesy? Nah, you're good. Even using the idea of it being cheesy is only said by people that are elitist in a lot of ways, where it's like, oh, you use a summon, you didn't really beat the boss. You're fine. It's not a cheese. It's a legitimate strategy that exists in the game. It does not count as a cheese. It might make things a lot easier sometimes, but so does dodging. So I don't count that as a cheese. You're fine. You can't dodge? This is a totally good alternative. You got 11, 10 out of 11 with Bale. Nice. Yeah. There's 26 total across the two. And the reason I know that is because I did an alphabet run and I had one letter per boss and it was perfect. Perfect, I tell you. Just turns off the dodge mechanic. I mean, you can also turn off the dodge mechanic by using the deflecting hearts here in the DLC. Then you just turn this game into Sekiro. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Bobby. I agree with Bobby. The only time it ever irks me, I've said it before and I'll say it to the end of days. I don't care how you play the game, but if you show up in a chat and you brag about how easy things are, You're a jerk no matter what. Because everything is easy or hard for everybody, depending on the person. It might be easy for you, but being like, oh, this is easy, why are you struggling? You're kind of a dick. You're kind of a dick. Unless you know the person you're doing it as like a bit, and then it's funny. But if you're brand new to a chat, that's where the difference is. If your first message in the chat is, why are you struggling with this? It's so easy. Fuck you. Because you don't really do much. I don't know what that sentence means, to be honest. Morning Pug, how's it going? Bragging about how easy things are is so easy. Cheese is more of a candy hit and react instead. Yeah, cheese is more of a like getting the Knight's Cap to fall off the ledge. That's a cheese, because you cheese them into dying. Getting the dragon stuck in the tree, that's a cheese, because you killed them in an unintended way by the game. What's another good example? Sleep pots on Godskin Duo, not a cheese, fully intended game mechanic. If you use River Blood, how dare you, Mikshel? Killing fire giant from across the ledge. Yes, that's a cheese. They can't hit you there. Another good example. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Gamer Shark. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Civic Strat is easy. Easy is okay. Easy is not cheese. Because it made it easy. It's part of the game. If it's part of the game, that's all. It don't matter, you know? Especially compared to every other shield in the game. Yeah, but you still have to manage your stamina, and you still have to plan around making sure that you have enough stamina for attacks and stuff. Like, it makes things easier, but it doesn't turn off brain insta-win, though, is the thing. And it's also still an item in the game. If they wanted that to not be the way it is, they could have easily nerfed it or changed it or whatever, you know? You have a cold? Boo. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Colds suck. And got a bunch of rod arrows. That would count as a cheese. That's a funny one, and I like that one, but that does technically count as a cheese. Mesmer area? No, we're not actually in Mesmer's area. I can see the similarity, but this is a different area, actually. This is a super hidden boss, a super secret, super well-hidden secret boss. Who is arguably the second most hidden? I think we've had this conversation before. I think Melania was decided that it was the most hidden because you had to get 2 halves of a medallion and so on. This and then also like make your way there and whatnot. But this is definitely, I think, the second most hidden boss. Probably. Cheese makes things fun and different. I agree. Cheese can definitely make things fun and different. And sometimes it's fun to do it just because you're like, I kind of want to try it. And you try and you're like, oh, that was cool. Equals cheese? Nah, because that's also intended game mechanics. You're fighting them just because there's something that's good on them, you know? It's like a sleep pot on Godskin Duo. That doesn't make it a cheese. That just is an intended game mechanic that happens to make those things really easy. Well, mechanic is a cheese. I don't agree with that. I think that if it's an intended mechanic in the game, and it happens to stunlock certain characters in the game, like Giant Hunt, it might make them easy, but it's not officially a cheese. An official cheese would be something where it is unintended as a game mechanic and it winds up negating the fight, in my opinion. Does it make it easier? Sure, but wasn't particularly meaning Elden Ring for that example. Fair. It has a second Dancing Land route, but not the first one. That's weird. Where did you get the list from? That's very strange. You hit it? Let's go, Mikshel. Hell yeah. Let's go. Congratulations. I will kill Midra in your honor in that case. Hello, sir? Whoa! I missed! Whoa! Ha-ha! 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 I definitely am not gonna have enough ice spears to kill him. But we'll certainly try. This guy's a lot of health. Ooh, that actually like fully interrupts him. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna drink the blue now. Now I do have infinite blue. It just means we'll have to wait. I wonder why it interrupted him the last time. That was weird. Because it wasn't a stagger, but it just like stopped him from attacking. I actually will have enough blue. I did not think I was going to with the one. I haven't fought Midra in a hot minute, to be honest. It's been a while. I've been doing so much randomizer stuff and he hasn't shown up yet. Goodbye, Midra. Always a pleasure. You gotta cool off though, okay? Chill out. A spear joke. From the Frostproc? Maybe. It might have been the Frostproc. You might be right. I didn't notice that one happened, but I might have just missed it. Is cheese / bad? No, I agree. I think the idea of calling things easy or cheesy is a slippery slope that you can fall into where it's like, okay, we're calling this that, but it's not really that. So it feels like it's not, but by saying that, we're taking away the victory that somebody potentially has over something where they were struggling and they found an easier strat. Like using sleep pots on Godskin Duo, which is a 100% intended mechanic and is meant to be their weakness, is just good gameplay strat, and it negates the entire fight. If you sleep pot Godskin Duo, you can kill them before they wake up. But it's meant to be their weakness, right? And taking advantage of a boss's weakness doesn't mean that you're cheesing them. It just means you're being a smart gamer that is using what you're supposed to because the game designed it that way. If somebody's got, you know, a move that happens to, I don't know, take Giant Hunt on Gideon, which is one of many things you can do. But Giant Hunt on Gideon, you, if you want to, can do that over and over again, and he can't do fucking anything. Does that count as a cheese? I personally don't think so. Because all you're doing is just taking advantage of the fact this happens to be really strong on him. Now, if you happen to find a way to make it so you can get into Gideon's room where Gideon has no AI and then kill him, that's a cheese. Yeah, getting a Crucible Knight stuck between some barrels so it dies for falling infinitely. Agreed. Now, that is also, to be fair, fucking hysterical when you do that. So we cannot take that away because that is very funny. But that definitely does count as a cheese. But that is very funny. It's a very good cheese. It's a good one. I really like that one. I guess I'm doing this. Probably. Okay. Fighting Crucible Knight's all wrong. There is only one you can do it to, which is the Crucible and Leonine duo, unfortunately. But it's really funny if you can pull it off. It's so good. It's a very, very funny one if you can do it.
Hello.
Hello.
It's rather my mistress.
Oh, you know what I should go get? I should go, did I pick up the black wet blade? I don't think so. I should go get that, and then I can put, like, major bleed. I'm not hitting, I swear to fucking God, ma'am. You gotta understand when someone's just jumping near you and trying to hit you. There's a big difference in those two actions. This, that's an attack. This is me just exercising my right to stretch my legs. Jesus Christ.
Did I forget? I see you are very to study such, please. Ray, most Tana, you on the volcano.
It was dragon, there's the Dragon's Dogma reference. You could carry the barrels. This is correct. Yes. Yeah, you beat up Leonine without destroying a specific table. Then you jump on the table, and then you jump on barrels, if I'm not mistaken. And then from the barrels, you then actually I should check if I have this. I might have it already. I do have it already. Okay, great. And then from the barrels, you then you like fall down, and then the Crucible Knight jumps up, tries to fall off the barrels to follow you, but can't because he can't fit in there, and then just falls to his death and dies. It's awesome. Could also glitch through doors with them, but that's another subject. Fair. Speaking of glitching through doors, I don't know why this reminded me. Mitchell, did you try Hytale yet?
I hereby take my hand. Give me. I will pray.
You should try it. It's a very funny glitch. Yes, Jester is trying to do that. That is true. That is what is happening. I forgot I have to do this whole thing as well, killing the noble. That'll be fine. Haven't tried it yet. I have been seeing a lot of videos, and I think I've boiled down my opinion on it because I haven't played it. So this is an opinion from just watching videos. I think I've boiled my opinion down to it looks like they're doing a lot of cool, good things in it, but the game looks like it was like it's just Roblox, but Minecrafty, and it severely makes me uninterested because it looks like it's just more very Robloxy. I want bleed, and I want bleed. Perfect. 84 and 83. Let's go. First Dragon's Dogma was so good. They did the whole dagger and bow combat fantasy very well. I've heard good things. I picked it up for like $5 or something a while ago, and I just haven't played it yet. But I've heard good things. I've heard good things. Very useful one for big early monies. I actually don't know the Caelid BBH one. How do you do that one? Is it another tree one, or one that makes you feel weird? Oh, do tell, do tell. I'm really worried it's gonna go the way that Cube World did. If anyone doesn't remember Cube World, that game was like the next big thing, and it was gonna take over and be awesome and be like this incredible open world Minecraft like kind of deal, and then they shit the bed and they fucking stopped supporting it, and the devs like ruined the game. It was heartbreaking because it had so much potential. Cube World early on was awesome, and then I stopped playing it as well, and I'm kind of glad that I did, because boy howdy, if I had been deeply invested into that by the time that everything went down, I would have been so sad. Lure over to the edge, a golden marcher from a mile away targets you. You get it to shoot BBH, backstab off the edge. Oh, cool! I've never seen that one. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Yes, I do know the BBH one. Sorry, my brain was thinking BBK. Yes, I do know that one. So when you said you get the golem archer to shoot, I was like, you can make that golem archer shoot the BBK? No way. Yeah, no, I know that BBH one. Yeah, that one's sick. Bellbearing Hunter. The Bellbearing Hunter up in Dragon Barrow. Good bleed damage so far. Little weird that he's not doing anything. Didn't think that was gonna hit me. I'll be honest, I thought I was out of that. Game got canceled. Suddenly revives. They sell early access with 20, 40, 80. Yeah. Sounds sketchy about that. I agree. Also, the decision to keep it off of Steam feels very... I know the reasons that they've given, but Steam gets a cut normally if you're on Steam. And it almost feels like they're trying to keep it off of Steam so they can keep the cut for themselves. I agree 100%. I don't know, there's something about this whole situation that just feels weird. And also, like, the idea that they have mod support from the get-go is cool, okay? I'm fine with that. I like games that have mod support from the get-go. Designing a game with the idea of modding in it, awesome. But, to me, it kind of feels like when you design a game to have mod support, and you come up with a game that is going to be very heavy on the idea of, yeah, mods are a big part of the community, and then you release it in early access with heavy mod support, it almost feels like you want people to do the dev work for you. I don't know, I'm with you, Mixel. I get weird vibes from it. There's the whole situation feels very, very strange. The game we're talking about is Hytale, which is a Minecraft-like that recently got put into early access that people have been very excited about. How's it going, Cheese? How you doing? Bam! Okay, I do need to go grab the heal physic tier that I usually grab, so I'll go get that after this. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I'll go grab it after this. How's it going, Filio? Welcome on in. They're going the Bethesda route? Yeah, and like, but like Bethesda continues to develop for their games. They're very heavy into modding, but I trust them to, first off, I trust them to make buggy ass games that are frankly mostly mid, but I also trust them to like keep developing their game and keep doing things that are good for the game, that are going to not just be relying on modders to make your content. And I'm kind of worried that Hytale, because it is a small dev team and because they are doing modding from the beginning, it feels like they want other people to do the dev work for them for free in a way, weird way. I don't know. There's the whole thing is very strange right now, and has a lot of hype about the game because the game got released in early access, what, yesterday? Congrats on the exam. Let's go. Hell yeah. Congrats, Cheese. That's awesome. Surprised City Skylines 2 or Sims 5 didn't do that. Don't worry, Sims 5 hasn't come out yet. I'm sure they will at some point. Go want to see my build? Bam. That's what I got right now. That's what we're rocking with for the double bleed spears I'm currently doing. Oh, sorry, SimCity 5. I heard, sorry. My brain turned on and thought it was the Sims 5, not SimCity 5. My bad, my bad, my bad. Is genius though. Don't support that. Don't encourage that. If you encourage that, you're encouraging devs to make shittier games and try and basically, frankly, kind of crypto dump. Which, if that starts happening for gaming, that's going to be really fucking bad. We do not want that. I hope all of the weird vibes are wrong that you and I have, Mixel. And Hytale winds up being an incredible game that actually like forces Minecraft to, you know, fix shit and do new things. But it's how things are. It doesn't have to be though. Just because it is how things are doesn't mean that it needs to remain that way. If more people push back against it, then it will stop being a thing, right? How's it going with the games? I'm doing good. How are you doing? The cost more is what the investors want. They want, specifically, they want new games that cost more for the consumer, while costing less to develop. That's what they want, specifically. Ow. Okay, now we have our dearly beloved best physic tier in the game. Perfect. That's what you said. Well, I mean, what you said when you said that make worse games that cost more, it could be construed as with the cost more, it could be cost more to develop or cost more to sell. So I was clarifying it to be cost more for the consumer, but less to develop. That's all. Because you could construe it as the other way. What do I think of the new game coming out called Crimson Desert? I don't know enough about that game to make an opinion yet. I am intrigued by it. The trailers all look really interesting, but I also have been Ubisoft more times in my life than I ever should have been. And until the game comes out and has reviews on the table for outlining how good it is and how accurate those are, I trust nothing anymore. Pretty volatile. It's true. It's true. I think mods are awesome, but mods are bonuses. They shouldn't be the expectation for every game. You shouldn't expect to have to mod your game to make it work. It should be a bonus thing you do on top for added functionality. Bleed proc #1. I think I don't want to do jump attacks. I think I just want to do R1s. Yeah, R1s are the way. Sorry, L1s, because I have two. L1s are the way. Am I gonna want, can I get to 50? I can. We'll be a very pretty, look at that. Look at that. We're a very pretty monster slayer. On the bright side, unlike some weapons I've used on this boss, these are actually nice and long, so it's actually really easy to hit him. That's kind of awesome. Ow, my face. How dare you? Okay, listen, you're being a real piece of work today right now, my friend. That's what she said. I swear to God. Oh my God, I wasn't in that, fuck you. Poise break. Poise break. Poise break. Poise break. Please. It's too late, I gotta run. I gotta run, God damn it. Well, boogie. Get out of there. Go, 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 go. No, no. Don't touch me. Run, 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 run. Sir, can you do the slammy thing so I can come back in and fight you? Thank you. Okay, I'm coming back for round 2. We did good damage on the first round. The bleed along with the pierce damage is definitely a very good combo. Again, specifically comparatively to things I've used in the past. Not compared to Serpent Hunter. Serpent Hunter is the best thing you can use on this guy. But compared to things in the past that I've used, it's great. Unfortunately, Serpent Hunter is a great spear, so I can't actually use it on this run. Otherwise, I would. But it is unfortunately a great spear, not a regular spear, and thus I cannot use it. Let's go! Poise break. Hell yeah. Get it. Hit the face. Yes. No, come back. Fuck. Tits. There we go. That was great. Easy peasy. Fantastic. Who needs a great spear when you have 2 regular spears with bleed, huh? Huh? No one. Heck of a great spear. Who are we killing now? Let's go beat up Leden gang. Leden friends. Leden pals. Asshole 1 and asshole 2. Where the fuck am I going? That's where I'm going. Super OG. Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. Map of the game is bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till there's actual gameplay and trailers and other stuff that come out. I'm hopeful for it. Because it looks very impressive, but I gotta wait until we see more info before I make any assertion or claim of it being good. I hope it's good, because it looks cool, but time will tell. How's it going, Kai? How you doing? How's it going, Zessus? Why am I torturing myself with no Serpent Slayer? Well, Serpent Slayer is not a spear. It is a great spear. And because I'm doing spears only, well, I can't use it. Also, to be honest, killing him without Serpent Hunter is actually not that bad. It depends on your weapon. I don't recommend killing him using a short weapon like, oh, I don't know, maybe hand-to-hand weapons, because those barely touch him. But, you know, it could be worse. Oh, I didn't put Giant Slayer back on this. Hang on. A great spear is a spear just greater? No, they are legally classified as different things. They don't count. By legal definition. Whenever I do the Great Spear run, it's going to be great, though, because I'm actually going to be able to use Serpent Hunter on him. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. Oh, it's going to be so fun. Whenever that eventually happens. Where the fuck? Oh, I know what happened. Okay, which one of you has it? You. You have it. You also have that one. I want that one back. Hang on. Undo. Undo. Chest. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, I've used you. I've used you. And I've used you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I used the pike already. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But we're using this on Leda and Friends. That's right. Sure. Let's just put bleed on it. Why not? Fuck it. Bleed's good. Actually do anything outside the Rykard fight? Technically, yes, but it doesn't have the big thing that it has in the Rykard fight. So it's not nearly as efficient. But technically, yes. Last weapon category, because I gotta use Serpent Hunter on him. Like I should. I should make that the last boss fight instead of Melania. Just upgrade it to a +9 and shred him. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. I wonder how good this will be on him. Well, not great if I do that. I'm kind of sad that it doesn't yeet him up. I didn't really expect it to, but it would have been cool if it did. Lame. Lame. Synthetic, thank you for the 2 months with Prime. I appreciate it. Enjoy the ad for viewing, the being able to go back and watch my incredible Rykard fight again, and of course, all the fabulous emotes as well. Ow, my butt. What the fuck? No, take the riposte. Take the riposte. What? Why? Are you kidding me? Hi, babe. How's it going? How are you today? I'm very upset. Wait. 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 I forgot that I had the best Ash of War, arguably one of the best Ash of Wars in my opinion, in the game. Can I reach you from here? Okay, it's really hard to free aim that, but possibly, I could possibly reach them from here. Not the time. Thank you very much. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Can you fucking stop, please? All right, check this out. Ready? Ready? Look how far it goes. It's so good. Oh shit, his goes that far too? That's unfortunate. That's right. That's right. How you like me now? He's mad at me. Haha. He dropped something. I wonder what he dropped. Ooh, a Somber 9. It's not helpful. But ooh, a Somber 9. Hang on. Thread the needle. Okay, well, it was going great, and then you can reach me still? Damn it, hang on, hang on. A little higher. There. Nope, hold, hold. There we go. It's so good. It's so good. This Ash of War is crazy. It's so strong, man. It just goes forever. So if you don't know the deal with this Ash of War, and the reason I'm praising it so much, is this Ash of War has... Well, I don't know if it's actually infinite distance. It feels like infinite distance. And it goes as far as the projectile goes. And it does full damage the whole way through. And it does like 25 poise damage no matter how far away they are. It's ridiculous how good it is. It's very hard to aim. Don't get me wrong. But... it's so good. even with that, like, love it. Love it. Dude praying is just too strong. He was very mean. And I'm upset that he was able to do that to me. I was not a fan. At all. Didn't like it. If I could go back and get a refund, Kai, I would. I unfortunately can't, but I would if I could. Let me tell you. The only downside is because of the arc, sometimes when you throw, the arc doesn't work in your favor and you miss, as we just saw there. Which is why you have to free aim it sometimes. But it is really strong if you can hit it. See, 2 of those and we get a poise break? Like... skill issue, obviously. You're not wrong. I'd be upset, but you're not incorrect. Yeah, it's so strong. I love it. This has been, I think, the biggest surprise from this run is how good this Ash of War has been. Like, there's been some surprises with like, oh, that spear is really fun, and like the pike having the giant hunt charge heavy. Like, those have also been kind of neat. But that, oh my god, just so good. So good. So good. Let's go with let's go with that good shit today. I think last time I did jams, right? And I got the jams covered right now. I think officially. I think these count. Hello. Perfect. Also, hi Valkyrie. I saw you in here earlier. How's it going? Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope that work is going well, even if busy. It's been a vibe for sure. It's very vibey. No, no. I legit thought that I was gonna walk off the edge for a second there. So we do PCR after I do the Runs of Melania, which I'll do before I do Godfrey and Radabeast. Yeah. Yeah, okay. 133. That is technically between those. That not wrong. It's not really a helpful answer, but technically correct. Hello, jerk. Goodbye, jerk. Okay. I need to change. First off, let's go to 16 Skidoo. I got a lot of Skidoo on this run. More than I usually get, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, this is probably fine. This combo, probably fine. So what are we gonna use on, let me figure out what we're using. We're gonna use, I think we'll use this one on Melania. We'll use this combo on Godfrey. This one will be on PCR. And this one on Radabeast? Sure. That sounds fun. Let's do that. Come on, Nathan. We have some people to hunt. Which I say because we have giant hunt, so... You know. Hunts. Giant hunt, right? Yeah.
Don't you dare approach Nicola the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder and Dryleaf Dane will never allow this.
Hello. You're going for a ride. Oh, well, hang on. You're going for a ride. Have fun. Okay, okay, calm down, Letta. Letta. Oh.
With this battle I sent you on. It was
I didn't have enough blue. Okay, maybe we don't Golden Vow. Because I think Golden Vow screwed me on that. If I don't Golden Vow, I think I can kill Dane before she arrives. Also, I just saw that Dane's eyes are clouded. So when I asked this last time when I saw Letta, because I saw Letta without her mask on one of the runs, I was like, is she blind? No, it's the Mikola enchantment on you. I wonder if you get enchanted by Mikola in the PCR fight, do you get those eyes? That eye effect, does that happen to you? That'd be cool if it did. That'd be a good attention to detail. Really? Well, I like Giant Hunt, but it's definitely not doing as much work in this fight as it was on the previous fights. I hate how tanky these two are. Especially for the fact that you have to fight multiple of them at the same time. They are so much tankier that I understand they're like at the end of the game. I get that. But they are so much tankier than everything else. It is kind of wild, to be honest.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a companion.
Okay, fuck you. Okay, great. Ooh, Nathan! I like the way you work today. Look at you go, buddy. Although you are nearly dead, but still. Bravo! Man, Nathan did some fucking damage this time. Good job. Oh, you're not gonna look at me, are you? Nope. Okay, well, I was complimenting you, and now you decided. Is it because I'm holding a spear? Is that why? Kill Stealer? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is true. I did do that. You see my stats? Sure. There you go. We got 40 Vigor, 20 Endurance, 15 Mind, 45, 55, 18, 16, and 10. Mostly because I have to be able to wield spears that require some of the last ones. Nathan's great. We love Nathan. Nathan's fantastic. I don't know if I'm going to use Letta's armor. I might not. Okay, so I said we're gonna do this and this on Godfrey. I wonder if I can get enough endurance to be able to roll. Medium roll. Maybe? We'll do that. Maybe? Possibly. Maybe. Because I have all these too. I'll try and get enough so I can wear the full the full Rakshasa armor. Hey, never mind, we can do it. Perfect. All I needed was 2 more. Great. Okay, so now we've got 4 bosses left. I'm gonna do the run. Oh, did I already do the run? No, I didn't do the run. Okay, let's go do the run to Melania, and then we can just do boss, back to back to back to back. The only problem with using Boulder Grandsax on Dearest Radagon is unfortunately Radagon can parry back the bolt. Or parry away the bolt. So I might not want to do that. Excuse me, come through, excuse, no, excuse me. Book it, go. What RL am I? I have no idea. Hang on. 142 apparently. As of current. 140 was a good guess. Doing a run with bows and crossbows only. There are some good ones. There's also some really terrible ones, but there are some good ones. I've done that run before. I did bows, short bows, or light bows, or whatever they're called, the great bows, and crossbows all in one run. Because I did not want to do a run for each of those separately, because they are all basically the exact same weapons at the end of the day, and kind of ass in some cases. Looking at you, hand ballistas. Looking at you. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, I got a gift sub. To who? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, let's go beat up an old man. I think I need to change my physic as well. Well, not need to. I'm going to change my physic for the extra magic damage. I do like that rolling R1 or L1 with the double spears. I also like this move as a L1. I don't like... Well, the combo's not bad, I guess. I was gonna say I don't like the combo, but it's not terrible. Whoa, that one's fun, but not great. I did. If you want to check it out, it is up on the YouTube. You can see pinned message for latest video, or you can do exclamation mark YT or exclamation mark YouTube. Hello, Godfrey. Hang on, I have a song for you. I've decided on I have a fight song for a lot of people. Well, I have a fight song for Melania, and I've decided that this is going to be the fight song for Godfrey, because I think it's appropriate.
It's been
Apparently I was out of stamina. That's good to know. We're currently killing Godfrey with every weapon, and I went to quit out because that's what I've been doing when I get to that end part of Godfrey. But okay, perfect. Fantastic. Let's go. Do I like Bossa Nova? I don't go to Bossa Nova as a regular, but I don't hate Bossa Nova. Yeah, I would listen to it. Why is Godfrey Rasputin? Why not? He gives Rasputin vibes. What can I tell you? Okay, we're gonna do this because we're getting rid of that. Let's go ahead and go to this one. I want lightning. I want two-hand. I want that. And I will probably want that. No, we'll want that because I'm gonna try and use the ash as much as I can. Okay, sick. Never used two spears. They're fun. Such an ass boss. I love Malenia. Malenia is hard, but Malenia is very fun. I love Malenia very, very much. Except Malenia because she heals. Just means that you'll have to find a different strat. Doesn't mean she's a bad boss, at least in my opinion. You are entitled to not like her though, of course. But I love her. Okay, let's do this thing. I probably should have buffed before I went in, but whatever. We're saving the Ash of Wars for second phase. Because I'm pretty sure Sir Radigan here would just wind up pairing them, and I don't want to waste the blue. Give me your face. Okay, now we get to try and hopefully melt Elden Beast with Ancient Lightning Spears. How much are we doing? That is not nearly enough and makes me sad. Wow, that is kind of ass, to be honest. I was really hoping that was gonna be a lot more damage. $1,300? That's all I'm getting with all of the buffs I have? What is this shenanigans? I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm so sad. Listen, I know people love this weapon. I respect your opinion, but I disagree. I think I found one use for this weapon I actually like, and that's been it so far. Where are you? There you are. Hiya! Drink the blue. The one thing I will give this weapon is it is very cinematic and very cool because of that. But otherwise, everything's fine. Otherwise, the damage compared to other things is ass. It's too slow. The moveset is bad. And having used all the other spears at this point, basically every other spear in the game is better. Except for this Mistgrip Spear, but that's not hard to be better than, because frankly, that weapon is trash too, so. Oopsies. Whoo! Whoo! Uh-oh. Whew, convenient. Boop. Oh, the one use that the Ash of War has is being able to do an attack while you're in the air. That's pretty cool. I won't lie. That's pretty neat. Okay, well, bye-bye. All right, then. I saw the edge of the arena. It's right over there on my right. No, thank you. Lightning! Well. Like, I would blame my stats, but my stats are good as well. Like, I have 55 dexterity. This thing just doesn't do enough damage for the amount of FP required for that Ash. It's really disappointing, especially compared to the other Ashes that we've used on this run so far that have been so much better. Don't like Waterfowl, you like everything else about Malenia, including the fact shields. I don't mind the fact shields, but I understand why people don't like that, especially for certain strategies. But I like that she has a, like, I like when every boss isn't just use one strategy, but you have to like have a variety of different things. I do like that. It has great range. It does have good range, but here's the thing. So with this weapon, if I use this range, right? It's got good range. It doesn't have the best range though. The best range belongs to this thing, which is Spectral Lance, which goes for forever, does 25 poise damage because the other one doesn't do that much poise damage. This does 25 poise damage, and it does a comparable amount of damage as the other one. This is a better Ash of War by a long shot. It's also faster too, which is pretty crazy. Oh, you know the one thing I didn't put on? I didn't put this on. Okay, I was missing damage. I did forget to put that on. All right, that was on me. There was one thing I forgot. That's my bad. I still think it's not as good, but I will admit I did miss something before the YouTube comments yell at me. I did miss something. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. All right, let's go beat up PCR, shall we? Where the fuck is it? There? That looks right. How's it going, games? Spearing is going grand. How you doing? Not very good. Good for annoying smaller enemies. Yeah, it's fair. It definitely has a niche for it, for sure. I just feel like, especially with other things I've used, it's not as good. Other things I've used have been so much stronger, you know? Let's do that. That'll work. Other than snipe motherfuckers, yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I did miss out on some damage, which was my fault, but... Peak Rot Night Sphere, you know it. Clean up past 4 millennia. True. True. That's a good use for it. It's a good point. I didn't do that, but that's a good point. It's a good point. Elden Beast in Makar's Arena. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh. Nice run. Oh, don't worry. There's 2 more bosses left. We still have the 2 hardest, arguably, of PCR and Malenia. What song am I going to put on for PCR? This is a good one. Let's put this one on. Yeah. Spread an agenda. I actually really like the Ash of War on this thing. I gotta say, the Ash of War is like surprisingly potent on this. Let's do it. That damage. Oh, the holy weakness is coming into play right now. Hell yeah. It's not going to be as good in the second phase, but we'll take it in the first phase, because hot. Damn. That missed? What are you talking about? How did that miss? Never mind, it's trash. This weapon's trash, the Ash of War is trash, everything's awful. What the fuck do you mean that missed? He was standing on top of it. I've been scammed. I'm upset. Okay, that time he moved. That time was fair. The other one was bullshit, though. I don't know why I did that attack. That was silly. I love the charge heavy on this thing. This one has it, and the short spear have it. Love it. It's so cool. The double hit. And then the swift spear has it as its normal R1, which is pretty cool. I do think it makes the swift spear a little bit less viable. I can't quite get it in during the second phase. Good to know. All right, take a heal. Okay, fuck you. This is where a Spectral Lance would be really useful right now. Why are you doing this move so often? That was weird. He's acting a little funky right now. A little abnormal to what I'm used to. We might be able to get the Ash of Warren at the end of this, but he might move out of it. I think it's worth a shot, though, just to see. Yeah. Sick. I'll take it. We might be able to get it here. He should be going up here. Nope. So in that case, he should be going up. There it is. All righty, Roo. Hello, welcome back to Earth. How's it going? Okay, fuck you. I was trying to have a nice conversation, ask you how it was, say welcome you back, and you do that shit. Rude. It's definitely not as good as it was in phase 1, but goddamn did this Ash of War do damage in phase 1. Holy shit, was it strong. I'm probably gonna go for the charge heavy here. And see if I can get that. Yeah, because his Pierce weakness is still a weakness in phase 2. Unlike his Holy weakness, which is now removed from him. Because of the golden man on his back. Or golden parasite, or whatever you want to call him. Well, that was scary. I got caught by something I didn't expect to get caught by and almost died. We gotta finish with the Ash, right? I gotta try. Yeah, goodbye, PCR. I agree, Cheese. I wish the Ash was a little bit faster. I think this Ash is actually like really strong, but the problem is that it's a little slow, and if you don't hit the second part of it, you miss out on like 2/3 of the damage, which is really unfortunate. But it's really cool. Okay, finally, we beat the last boss of the run with the first weapon that we acquired. Have I done a Carrion Knight run? Not officially. I've done runs that have Carrion Knight things in it, but I have not done officially a Carrion Knight run itself. Use bleed? Bleed's okay on him. He has a very high resistance to bleed, which makes it not as strong as one would hope it would be. You're better off, at least in my opinion, going with something like the Holy or Rot or Pierce for his weaknesses, because he is much weaker to those, so. Magic swords are fun. I have used magic swords. I haven't done a Carrion Knight specifically, but I have used magic swords in the past. Carrion Sovereignty run. We did a run with summoned weapons only, and that was one of them that we had on there. With Clean Rot Scythe. Do it. Do it. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you did but no spells, you definitely would be using things like Inscaling Ash of Wars, Oriented Weapons, Moonveil, Darkmoon Greatsword. You'd be able to wield still very easily. There's a lot of things you can use. That'd be very strong. Carrying Grandeur, Carrying Sovereignty, both very good Ash of Wars you could use with that as well. Okay, time for my personal favorite part of the run. The part where we get to fight Malenia. Let's do it. Rude! How dare you? Yeah, I crouched. I hit crouch by accident. We try again! Roll back. Roll back the song. Start over. Try again. Hang on. Any of the carry-related weapons, you have the options for all, is all you're saying? Fair? Fair? Renala stop spinning weapon. I want to do a spinning weapon only run, and that would be one I would use if I did that. Again, I'll answer your question in full after this, games, because I do have an actual answer to that. That is has nuance to the opinion that I have and the view I share. It's been a while since I've died to Malenia, to be honest. Lance! 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 I was gonna say, she doesn't know how to dodge. No, she figured it out. She figured it out. Look me in the eyes. Hello. It's good to see you. Please don't kill me again. That was embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it. Uh-oh. That was a very, very bad waterfowl dodge that I did there. Unlike my usual. What am I doing? Playing like poo-poo is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Oh, hang on. Let me reset. Do you dodge this? Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, she does. It's like a little too slow for the full charge. We'll probably be able to do it in the second phase, but in this phase, it's a little on the slow side for the full charge heavy. Hooah! Damn it. I definitely am finding that spears are on the weak side for a lot of things I would normally do. Okay. There's the poise damage being built up on her. Because I think even though she takes reduced damage, she takes the same poise. Don't quote me on that. Never actually looked at that. I know the reduced damage part. I don't know the other part. Didn't expect her to turn around and hit me. Poise break, thank you. It's been one of the weaker Malenia fights I've had in a while. Man, I am playing like shit right now. Thank you so much, Ezio. Welcome on in. Appreciate it. Thank you for enjoying. And thank you for the follow as well. This is going the worst I've had in a while. I haven't died to Lane in a hot minute. I definitely don't like spears on her. It is specifically spears with the R1 being that, I think is a bad R1 or a bad roll. Jealous of all the time you're spending with Godfrey? Totally. I believe it. Take a lance! Fuck! It keeps missing! It's upsetting! Dare you? I was rolling. Take a lance! Oh, this is a bad idea. Yep. Spectral Lance, really awesome when they don't dodge it. When they dodge it, a lot significantly worse. Unsurprisingly, if you don't hit the attack, it's a lot worse than when you hit the attack. I know, crazy, right? But it's a true thing. Eh. It's very satisfying clonking her in the face with it, I won't lie. Bam! Damn it. Yeah. Honestly, the smart thing would have been, instead of using Spectral Lance, it would have been using Ice Spear. Because Ice Spear is very strong on her, specifically. Not just because of the cold, but also because it's just like a really good... Ooh, damn it. Ash of War for poise. Good damage. I think objectively this has been some of the lower damage I've had on Malenia in a while. Because everything else that I've used recently has been really powerful, and this is just kind of mid. Wow, that should not have got hit there. I really am playing like trash right now. Who have I become? Who am I? This is the guy that killed Malenia all these times? Okay, she's gonna do the flower when she gets up here, or she should, unless she decides to be weird. There's the flower. Love to see it, love to see it. And then we're gonna Spectral Lance, which should build up and keep the poise on her at the same time, which is great. Yeah, good. Okay. That was one of the worst showings I've had on Malenia in a bit, but for now, we say goodbye, and next time we'll do better. Goodbye, Malenia. It's always a pleasure. We'll see you next one. Spears! Am I right? Spears. Spears are certainly a weapon type in this game. I said this earlier on in the run, and I think I believe this more now that I've used them all as much as I have. Spears are not good compared to great spears and halberds, which are both better at everything a spear can do. There is no reason to be using any of the spears that exist in this game, except for maybe Bolt of Grand Sacks for the odd thing, Spectral Lance, which doesn't need to go on a spear, Giant Hunt, which doesn't need to go on a spear. Like, there isn't a single spear that if I'm looking at them, that I would be like, yes, you should 100% use this as your main weapon. They might have the odd bit of utility, and like the dual spears was kind of fun, the power stancing, but all in all, Ice Spear, awesome Ash of War, again, doesn't need to go on a spear. The Cross Naginata was probably the best one of all of these. Death Ritual Spear is really good. Death Ritual Spear, I will say, is really good, but that's because of the Ash, not because of the spear. For the spears themselves and the movesets, glad I did it, but well, until the next one, bye, YouTube.